Good morning and welcome back to another episode inside the Gut Protocol series. As a reminder, if you haven't watched the last video, you need to go do so because we are in phase 2. I've got my greens with me. I have already eaten my breakfast, but we are on the go. We've got to get some grocery shopping done and do a little bit of shopping because your girl, none of her clothes fit. So let's go. It's so fucking humid.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
We're back. I'm a hot mess, but we've got some new things that we're going to be trying. We do have one more order. That's Harris Teeter. It'll be ready in like an hour. But we are pretty stocked. We did get some more salmon. Dishwasher's running. And I had to do it. I had to get clothes. A bunch of pants. Because, yeah, I had to. My pants were just swallowing me. So, yeah. Happy Saturday, right? We know that I started a probiotic and greens for phase 2. Well, I have told myself that, I'm sorry for pointing a knife at you. I also think you're crooked, so sorry about that. I will fix that. Not right now. I have told myself that I'm going to, until the day I die, I will take a probiotic. Right now I'm taking the probiotic twice a day, as well as doing a scoop of the greens twice a day. We've discussed that. Well, I know that I've got a month's supply of the probiotic, and I've got like a half a month supply on the greens. And I don't know how long phase 2 is going to be. So with it being the 4th of July, New Ethics was having a sale to where you buy 2 products, you get 1 free. Ugh. Freaking hot, man. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator because it does come with an ice pack, but it's like really hot right now in the Carolinas, so this bottle is a little warm to my liking, so I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. But I bought these two products, and I got this one for free. That is a $45 savings. So I went ahead and ordered 2 of the espresso flavored greens and the probiotic. I know that I'm going to use them regardless if I'm only taking them once a day after this phase or twice a day. Anyway, that is that. It's going to be used whether or not it's in this phase or just later in life. I highly recommend doing a probiotic as you get older every day, like into your supplements every single day. This is TMI, I'm at some point in the next couple of days that Shark Week is going to happen. And unfortunately, it's not the one that just comes once a year. So, taking this twice a day could be a contributing factor. I don't know. We're going to find out. I have noticed very minimal lower abdominal bloating, jeez. But it hasn't been food bloating like before this gut protocol has started. So I don't know if I have to thank the greens or if I have to thank the probiotic. I'm going to lean toward the probiotic because technically our bodies do not need greens. If you are eating enough of fresh foods, if you are eating enough fresh foods, you should already be getting your daily greens. Remember, I am doing this combo to help aid the production of good bacteria in my gut. Hence this whole gut protocol. The kill-off phase was to kill good and bad. This phase 2 is to bring back more of the good versus the bad and hopefully not have as much bad. But we're going to say this is going to be a contributing factor. As this progresses, I'll be able to tell you a little bit more. Remember that I am almost in phase 2 for a week. Phase 2 did start 6 days ago. I have been able to, on day 1, we added 100 grams of raspberries. On day 3, I was able to add about 100 grams of banana. So let me just tell you that rice cake, don't get me wrong, the berries on the rice cake was there, but just like peanut butter and banana, you sold me. Now, starting today, I will be able to add 100 to 150 grams of asparagus. Am I an asparagus friend? No. Words. Am I an asparagus fan? Not really. No. But the other foods that I was able to get when I got the asparagus makes me really freaking happy. We can go over it as we introduce those foods. But right now, we're still rolling on the gravy train. We're still doing really well. Still sticking to this. Still not taking any other supplements. This is the only 2 things that have been added into my diet supplementation-wise. And we're just rolling. My food intake has been upped. And my steps have been upped. So we're feeling really fucking good right now. That was a lot to say for an unboxing of products that you've already seen. Again, use code SERB, SERB, save you 10% off. And by the time that this video comes up, you're not going to be able to save, but you know your girl did because, let's be real. Discount queen. I know y'all are probably thinking, what the hell is the point of this video? Well, we're going to be looking at what I've been doing recently because I got kind of sort of hyper-focused on a little bit of stuff. Well, I was on my camera. My camera died. So we're going back to this situation here. This is all of the clothes that I have literally put on my body. I hyperfixated most of the day yesterday, and I started Saturday night. So bad. But I needed to go through my clothes. And why? Every single morning getting ready for work, putting on something other than a t-shirt and sweatpants or leggings or, lounge shorts, it became such a task and really defeat. Putting clothes on and them not fitting, but not fitting the other way. The clothes were too big. And while you would think that, oh, she's being selfish, she's losing weight, why are you going to be defeated when your clothes don't fit because they're too big? You would think that it would be the other way around. You have to understand that when somebody has had body image issues for the majority of their life due to one reason or the other, everything, like, we don't see ourselves as what you see us as. We see ourselves as the individual that, so for instance, let me sit. Let's get into our TED Talk here. Really have you propped up against a book right now because camera dying. You have to understand that I still see myself when I look in the mirror as the 175-pound woman. I can't look at myself and not see that. So there's already a disgust there. And putting on any of these clothes and seeing still that side of me, even though I am 134 pounds now. That's 40 pounds that I have lost during this journey. Not this gut protocol, don't get it wrong. When I first started this back in 2020, I weighed 173.1 pounds. That was my wake-up call. Putting clothes on that don't fit does just as much detrimental heartache. It does just as much as looking at that 170-pound woman and clothes don't fit because they're too small. All we want to do is to feel comfortable in our own skin. And unfortunately, we can't walk around nude because we're not in a nudist colony. And the last I checked, I'm pretty sure my boss would definitely frown on me if I ever did that. Yeah. Anyway, so we have to not only look and feel comfortable in our own skin, we have to look and feel comfortable in the clothing that we wear. For instance, these are size 4. This, I think, is a medium in women's. At this point, I have no idea. Most of the time, I take the tags out anyway because they itch. But yeah, so it's not just about feeling comfortable in our own skin. It also has to be, I want to look in the mirror and be comfortable. I want to look in the mirror and see myself as the individual that everybody else sees. And I don't see that all the time. Actually, the majority of the time, I don't. So these clothes don't make me happy. These clothes frustrate me. These clothes make me see the 170 plus pound individual that I was just 3 years ago. And even some of those clothes that fit 2 months ago fall off of me. So why would I hold on to them? Now, I do have like 5 or 6 pair of pants that I'm not going to get rid of. because they're a size 6, or they're a small size 8, or they're a large size 4. And I'm keeping those because one thing about my body that is obviously changing but not necessarily going to go away. Yes, I have lost inches and weight in my chest. I've lost inches and weight in my butt. But my thighs, they're there. And they're only going to get more muscular. Hello. As the training starts back up. And because of all of this food thing, like adding more foods into the diet, we did up my calorie intake. I actually have no idea. I think it's like 1,700. I think. Don't remember. Anyway, somewhere around there. I got to get back in the gym, so we're going to go 2 days this week so we can get back onto that routine. And then we're just going to watch what happens. Hopefully my body reacts in a good way and doesn't have a negative impact on my sleep, on my resting heart rate, all the shenanigans that we really worked on in the past 8, 10, 11 weeks. So that's that update. When I say I'm getting rid of things that don't make me happy, these 2 things were full. They are now empty. I still need to try on these pants. Some of them, they're just questionable. Don't mind my washing machine. I'm washing towels. But yeah, I have 1 more closet to go through. 2 more closets.